Welcome to day 119 of my Munro challenge. Today I'm walking route number 76, 3 Munros left, doing 2 of them today. We're doing Stob Dubh, which is a dark peak, and Stob Coire Raineach, which is the peak of the bracken filled corrie. 2 is pretty easy day, probably maybe 5 hours, so let's get on with it. So the route leaves the car park and it heads up the glen, and we're going to hang a left and make our way up to the Beelac between the 2 Munros. I think we'll probably do Stob Dubh first and then come back to Raineach. Quite a straightforward route, very short route. I say just looking down the glen and there's a rainbow below us. It's not often you get a rainbow below you. That's the ridge I was over yesterday. Well, look, you got ridge, so I twiddled the days round because of the weather window we had yesterday. As you can see, it's in clag today, but where we're heading is brightening up and it is an improving forecast today, so we're heading over there. So the peak you can see ahead is Stob Dubh. We're heading up to the Beelac, which is over here, and then we're going to get up onto the ridge and follow the ridge all the way to the top of Stob Dubh and return to the Beelac. I get the impression this is quite a popular walk, a very good track from the car park. You can see they've put steps in places to make it easy for people. You can see Stob Dubh over there, looking ever so awesome. Second Munros up there, so I'm still heading up to the Beelac. It looks like the path's going to steepen up somewhat heading up to that Beelac. So I'm just looking back down down the glen. The ridge is just coming into view that we did yesterday, ever so slowly. Now this path here is manufactured. It's you can see lots of work's gone into it, lots of slabs and steps put in, so making life very easy. So I'm up near the Beelac. So the choice is left Raineach, right Stob Dubh. I'm going to do Stob Dubh first because it's a higher one and it's quite a bit further away. I've got to go along the ridge, so I'm going to get that one done first, come back here, and then this one is a bit of a breeze in comparison. So looking across the glen, that's Stob Nabroga. Did that a couple of days ago, and over there is Stob Dubh. Now if you remember, that really steep descent down that, off that Beelac there, down to the glen bottom. I'd really wanted to come up here and do these 2 as well as part of that day, but one thing or another I decided to leave today as a separate day. So we're at the top of this first rise from the Beelac, and you can see Stob Dubh over there. Looking pretty awesome, isn't it? So we're just starting the ascent of Stob Dubh, a very cone-shaped mountain. So we're at the top of Stob Dubh, my 280th Munro. Wow, there's 281 over there. Awesome. God, somebody's getting close. Fabulous views. Wow, the ridge is just coming into view from yesterday. I've just been told it's nicknamed the Devil's Ridge because that many people have to get rescued off of it, which I wasn't aware of. Anyway, we're just dropping down to the Beelac before we start the ascent of my penultimate Munro. So back in the Beelac, and all the clouds gone off the Raineach ridge. We could have done it today, and I was chasing that weather window yesterday. Having said that, it's a bit late in the day to be starting now. So I've started the ascent, Stob Coire Raineach. Say my penultimate Munro. It's a rocky path, still a good path, reasonably steep. So there you go, it's quite rocky up here. Steep path from the Beelac, the gradient's just easing off a bit now, not far to the top. So here we are, Stob Coire Raineach, Munro 281, the penultimate Munro. Awesome. I'm looking round and I have climbed every mountain you can see, every Munro around I have climbed. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that awesome? So I'm just dropping down to the Beelac and there's a myriad of paths coming off of this top. So it's like take your pick really. It's very slippy and very screey, some of them, so you need to choose carefully, let's say. So at the Beelac, I'm going to follow the footpath back all the way down to the car park. Quite an easy day. Just dropping down this this path and looking up at the teeth on the ridge that we did yesterday. It's absolutely awesome, awesome day. Anyway, so just dropping down now, I'll be back at the car soon. Quite a short day. Hi, welcome to day 119 of my Munro challenge. Route number 76. It's Friday the 15th of July. I parked on the big lay-by on the Glencoe road. So it's getting close now, 3 left. The route leaves the car park on a very well maintained path. Lots of slabs on the path, erosion control, keeps everybody straight, and it takes you all the way up to the Beelac. Very little navigation required at all. At the Beelac, and the gradient's very, very steady. It makes for fast progress. And the Beelac, you get a choice of left or right. I chose to do Stob Dubh first because it's the higher Munro of the two, and it's further away. But again, it's a nice path, and it climbs up the first part of the summit, if you like, because it's kind of a stepped climb. So you go over the top. There's a very, very slight descent, but nothing much at all, before you climb up the very cone shaped Stob Dubh. Beautiful looking mountain, and again you've got the vista of all the Munros around that I've been climbing in the last few weeks. So that was Munro 280. So then you obviously return back to the Beelac to tick off the next Munro, which is Stob Coire Raineach. This is a much steeper and a much more scree, if you like, climb. There's a myriad of paths going up and a myriad of paths obviously coming down, and I guess it's really up to you which one you choose to take. But much steeper climb. And obviously you've got the view over the Glencoe road. I'm looking over the ridge, which we did yesterday. It's just absolutely stunning scenery. The sun came out. It's my 281st Munro, and it just felt fabulous. Really weird feeling looking around at all the various hills I've climbed in the recent weeks. Wow. So Sunday, my last one, Ben Lomond. I'm at Lomond now. Just waiting for Sunday. I've got a few friends coming, meet people en route. Really looking forward to it. Today was very fast, very good paths. Made going very fast. I was 4 hours up and down to do the 2 Munros. It's only 5.5 miles, and there's 2,703 feet of ascent.